Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, House of M. I'm Nicole, and it has been a long time since I've done a video of any kind. I don't know, it's summer, it's hot, and I have a lot of ideas, but I've been lazy. I've been really lazy, and I haven't done any tutorials or anything. But today I thought I would do something a little different. I've been wanting to do this actually for quite a long time. I wanted to do a sort of tips and suggestions for women who are going through cancer and chemotherapy. Women that have lost their hair and still want to put makeup on and want to look glamorous, but hard because they've lost their eyebrows, their hair, and their eyelashes. And I know this really well because I got breast cancer twice and had to go through the whole chemo radiation the first time, and then the second time chemotherapy. And so I wouldn't say I'm a vain person, but my mother went through breast cancer 3 times, and she went completely bald. Gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful woman. And she didn't want to go to the house bald. And she, honestly, when she went out of the house, she had her beautiful wig on with something in her hair, tied in her hair. She'd do her makeup up, and you didn't know she was sick. She still looked so gorgeous that you wouldn't know. So that's someone who I'd looked up to when I was going through it all. And unfortunately, I didn't have her then. She'd passed away. So I just took after her and decided, well, I don't want people looking at me and knowing I'm sick, so I'm going to hide it. But when I did go to the hospital to do some of my treatments, there were a lot of beautiful women there that just went around with their beautiful bald heads and had some makeup on, and they looked absolutely glamorous, but I just didn't think I looked that way. I just felt like if I put hooped earrings in with my bald head, I felt like Mr. Clean when I went to look in the mirror. Sorry, I got a blot. It's so hot here. And I'm sweating. And I seem to just sweat here. Nowhere else. Is really funny. So today I'm going to give you some tips on what I did. I'm not an expert, but just some things that I did to make myself feel better and to try and make myself look as good as I could when I went out, to the store and stuff like that. So first thing I always recommend for people who are going to be going through chemotherapy and are going to be losing their hair is to, and if you're going to buy a wig with bangs. A lot of women tend to go for these, long kind of flowy things with no bangs across. And the reason why I say this is because when you lose your eyebrows and your eyelashes, if you have these long things and you don't have any bangs, any camouflage to cover up this area, you need to either go out without eyebrows on or paint them on. And if you're not used to having a lot of makeup on or painting on things, it's kind of hard to do. So the easiest thing is to get a wig with bangs that goes right to here, and you don't have to worry about if you have eyebrows or not, because nobody's going to see them. The bangs are going to cover them. Another good tip that I had too is I had a lot of wigs. I had, a bleach blonde one, a red and blonde one, a black one. I just had a lot of fun with it. And I did have a real hair one, but it was kind of thin hair, so I was worried when I did try the wig on. I tried it on when I had all my hair before I lost it all, and you can't tell that when you have a bald head under there, it's really quite white, and you can see through the net of the wig. I didn't realize this until after I got the wig, and so I was really self-conscious if I was in line at the grocery store or something, and somebody standing behind me could see my scalp through the wig. So I would put on some really cute hats on top of my wig. That way also people didn't even know it was a wig. I mean, I went for chemotherapy. I was almost on my last chemotherapy, and a lot of the people there said, "Oh, this must be your first one." And I said, "No, this is almost my last one." And they said, "Well, how come you have all your hair?" And I said, "It's not. It's a wig and a hat. I just made everything look so cute that you just couldn't tell." So the first thing I'm going to say is, that was the first one. So buy a wig with bangs. That's one of the best things. Another thing is if you do want to paint your eyebrows in, Too Faced, which is a brand of makeup that you can buy at Sephora, has a little eyebrow kit, and they come with eyebrow stencils. So you can put the little stencils on your eyebrow and then just fill it in and then take it off and you've got an eyebrow. Super easy, and they've got, I don't know, 3 or 4, I think, stencils that come in the little kit. It's a brilliant idea. So easy. I wish they had that one, you know, back then when I was going through it, but they didn't, so I just improvised by, you know, getting the wig with the bangs because I couldn't do my eyebrows. Next thing is, if you do lose your eyelashes, if you want, you can wear false ones. And they have a lot of really good ones on the market. Really nice. Ardell makes a few that look really natural. They're not these massive, you know, things, glamour things. They're really, really natural looking. They have auburn ones, they have brown ones, they have black ones. And this is a pair that I mean, to you guys it might not look natural, but actually when it goes on your eye, it does look really natural. It's a black, it's the 128 from Ardell. And when these go on, they look really, really natural. So if you didn't have any lashes and you wanted to put these on, these would be a great alternative. And you don't have to use mascara either. Another thing that you can do is, if you don't want to go through the hassle of the false eyelashes, is that you can just put a black eyeliner. Now, I don't have any makeup on today because I was going to show you guys, kind of, you know, give you tips on what to do. So one of the things that you can do, very easy, is you can take a felt tipped liner, which is probably the easiest, I would think. Or I like this big fat one from L'Oreal. It's got a big fat tip. You cannot make any mistakes with this thing. It's great. And what you can do is, I think I'll use the felt one first, and I've got a mirror here so I can, sorry, doing this again. I got a mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. Just take it, and so pretend that I don't have eyelashes. So you're going to find where your eyelashes would grow out of. And you're just going to take your, I got to pull my eye here, your felt tip liner and just kind of press it along that area. You don't have to drag it, you don't have to draw. You just take it like this. It's so easy. And just press it on where your eyelashes would have come out of. You can take it all the way in if you want, or you can stop it where your natural eyelashes would have stopped. And just kind of do that. And now if I didn't have any eyelashes, this would just look like a natural lash line. It would just make it look like my lashes are really, really, really short. But it's a nice little way to just kind of make your eyes pop, and you know, so they don't just kind of disappear into your head because you don't have any lashes. So that looks actually really, really great. I will put an eyelash on. I guess I'll show you guys. If you were going to use false lashes, kind of before you put the glue on, kind of measure them to your eyelid and make sure that they're not too long, and then you can cut them with a little pair of scissors if you need to. You can reuse these things over and over and over again. All you have to do is, see, I've got a little bit of glue on these. What is that? I drew on my hand. A little bit of glue on these. I don't know. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. And then you're just gonna, you just pull it off with your nail, and you don't rip the lashes. You just pull it off of that little lash line that they have. And I usually do this before I'm going to put them on again, not after I've taken them off at night, but I do it then. Then Ardell has made it even easier. I usually use dual glue. I find that's the best one. You get the waterproof one. Do not get the black one. You'll make a mess. If you don't have any eyelashes, do not get the black one. Just get the one that says clear or waterproof. It comes out white and then it dries clear. But this Ardell one comes with like a little, it's clear, and it comes with a little brush. So you can paint on, you can paint it on the lash line. So I'm just going to paint it on, which is kind of cool. I don't know if this stuff, how well it works, because I haven't, it's the first time I saw it. Want to make sure you get the ends, because you don't want, the ends are what would actually pop off first. I got a little mirror here. I'll see if I can get this on for you guys. I don't know what to do here. I've got maybe over here. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, I'll try this one. So you kind of let the glue become a little tacky, and you want to take it and you want to kind of roll it like that. And some people use tweezers. I should have used tweezers, but I didn't bring them out. I'm going to use my fingers. And what you want to do is, sometimes it works if you look down. And you want to pop the lash. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know. Sorry if I'm not doing a really good angle here. Pop the lash into the middle of your eyelid. Now I already have lashes, so it's just kind of, I'm blinking, hard for me to do this. Ah! I have a little bit of lash glue left. Okay, here we go. This is a really bad tutorial, guys. Sorry. Okay. So press it on the middle, and then you want to just, sorry if my hands are blocking everything, and then press it onto your lash line, either side. Here we go. And it doesn't want to go for me. Oh my goodness. Maybe the Duo Glue is the way to go, because if this was Duo Glue, it would have popped on by now anyways. Oh, Ardell, you did not do the best. Okay. Okay, I think I have it on. Not the greatest, but I got it on. So if you can see this, now this is my eyes without without any mascara. So if I didn't have my actual real lashes there, it would look like my real lashes. They're really nice. They're not super long. They're really pretty length, and they look really good with the black liner there, so that makes it look like a natural line. So I like it. You can use mascara if you want to over top of them, but I think this looks really nice. Then you could just do your makeup as usual if you wanted to, or you could just leave it like this and have kind of a natural look. The other thing I would suggest is, because I found after chemo I'd get really red, so if you want to kind of tone the redness down, you can use a foundation. You got to kind of find one that's sweat proof. Estee Lauder makes a really good double wear one. NARS makes a good one, and who else makes a good one? Goodness, I can't remember right now, but you can go to your local Sephora and ask them, like, you know, I need something that's kind of humidity proof, I guess. Or you could just kind of put it in places just where you need it. You don't have to put it all over your face. Another thing is blush. Blush is a great thing, because if you are looking really pale, not your normal color, it's nice to put a little bit of color like on the apples of your cheeks or the high points of your cheeks. So Tarte makes a really good one. It's a little stick like this, and it stays on, and you just kind of do one of those. Benefit makes a good one too. These are great because they don't sweat off. I would really like this one, and it looks natural. I've got it on right now. It looks totally natural. So this would be my #1 pick for somebody going through chemo. You can get this little, like a blush like this color. This is MAC Angel, but L'Oreal has ones like this. It's just a baby doll pink. Benefit makes one called Dandelion, I think. Really, really pretty colors. You can also get like a peachy color is a nice color to go. Something just, you know, not super like, but, you know, nice little colors. Milani makes beautiful blushes. I have that one. That might be a little bit, if you're darker skin, this one would be a really good one for you, but if you're paler, I'd go with the lighter ones. And then there's all those cream blushes that are good too. I have this Rimmel one in a peach color. I think peach is probably a really good color to go with. This is called Peach Flush. Perfect. This stays on pretty well too, so you want to get something that's a little bit sweat proof, because I went into menopause when I had my chemotherapy, and then when I was finished, everything went back to normal. Sometimes it doesn't, but in my case it did. Now, I got my ovaries out because of having breast cancer twice. They were worried that I could get ovarian cancer next, so they took my ovaries out. As soon as they took my ovaries out, I'm into menopause. And if you want to hear about menopause, I've got a video about menopause and makeup and stuff like that, so you get some tips with that. Another thing that you can do is Anastasia Beverly Hills has all those amazing brow makeup choices. So there's like there's a cream, it's called Dip Brow, and you dip it in the little like cream eyeshadow it looks like, and you paint your eyebrow on that way. The Brow Wiz is probably the best thing because it's got a little tiny tip and you can draw individual hairs. I would go with that. I would recommend that one if you're not going to go with the Too Faced little stencils. You know, I've got like my MAC one, and you can just, you know, you just kind of draw in little hairs, just little flicks. You know, you don't want to go like this and like scribble it in, just little flicking like your natural hair. Then also what I have too is your lips I found my lips to get really dry, so I find these are great, these Maybelline Baby Lips things. I've talked about these before in previous videos. These are great because they're colored. The color looks really, really vibrant in the tube, but it's not like that at all. Like, I'll put it on my back of my hand. I mean, there's that one. And there's that one. I mean, you can barely see them. They're absolutely beautiful. So those are really, really nice alternative to lipstick or to like Blistex or those EOS things. Another thing too is you can also get those lip stains, which are really nice. Oops, by Revlon. I got some by Clinique. My Clinique one. I got some by Clinique. I have some by Revlon. I have some by Rimmel. I've got lots of these things, so these are really nice because they stain your lips, and then you could put a little balm or Vaseline or something on top of that. I went to one of those look good, feel great things or whatever. It was so, I mean, it was fabulous because they have something out there like that. They went by your hair color. You got to pick which tone you needed. They give you a bunch of free makeup, which is really nice. Some products were really, really, really great products. But the way they said to do your skincare, I mean, this was back 9 years ago when I had it the first time. And they told me to put cold cream on my face, and that's how I got my makeup on and washed my face. I don't agree with that. It was weird. To me, that's kind of like old-fashioned. I mean, it does work for some people, but it didn't work for me, personally. I would just wash my face normally, and then just moisturize. You want to moisturize your body. You want to have like a big tub of those, like one of those pumping creams or something like Carrie or what, you know, big thing to lather your body in that, because you do get kind of, everything gets dry. What else? You know, just try and make yourself, well, for me, I just tried to make myself look like I wasn't sick. But as I said, if you've got a beautiful head and you're bald and you show it off, you be proud and you walk around and you show that bald head off. I mean, so many people have cancer nowadays that, you know, you look at somebody and you don't kind of go, oh God, she has cancer. You just kind of go, wow, you know, she's beautiful, she's strong, she's fighting it. Awesome. That's what I think. So those are my tips. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, another thing I wanted to say too, sorry. With the eyelashes, you can get, Ardell makes these ones called Invisibands. So it's just the hairs. And those would be great because it would actually look like it is actually growing out of your eyelash lid instead of the black band. If you don't want to put the black line on first. So that's another good thing. Look at those Invisibands. Another thing is, if you do put the black line on, there are ones that are already self-adhesed. They already have a strip on there. You just stick it on your lash. You don't have to worry about the glue or anything. Those are kind of cool too. So they've got a lot of new products out, which are great for stuff. Other thing is too, when I went through chemo, I gained 3 to 5 pounds every treatment I had. So by the end of it, I was 170 pounds on a 5'3" frame. Was a lot. So get some comfy clothes. They didn't tell me that was going to happen. That took a good 2 years to come off. It was all water weight. It was weird. I could press into my arm and it would stay indented like memory foam. Kind of funky. Any other questions, you can always leave a comment below. Please subscribe. I do other videos. I usually do tutorials and stuff like this, but I thought this would be kind of a good little different video to show everybody little tips and stuff that you can do when you are going through chemotherapy, and you girls just go through it and be strong, and let's fight this fight, I guess we'll have to say, because I've lost an aunt and a mom to cancer, but I survived. So I just plugged through it and just said, you know, whatever they want to do to me, do it to me, just get me through this horrible thing. And it's just so sad that it's just taking a lot of our sisters, moms, friends, you know, everybody. It's awful. But I just want to give a little happy note on how you could, kind of primp yourself and give yourself a, make yourself feel good as you're going through this awful disease. So I hope you all guys can all have a great day, have a great summer, enjoy it all, and I'll see you really soon with a makeup tutorial. Bye.